Rockstar Games is back in Australia, and it's in a way I don't think many people will have seen coming. Let's talk about it. On March 1st, Rockstar announced that it has acquired a Sydney-based video game studio called Games Deluxe. And that studio is undergoing a name change. It will now be known as Rockstar Australia. Now, the name Video Games Deluxe might not be familiar to you, but perhaps it should be. It was founded in 2013, 2 years after the closure of Team Bondi, the studio behind Rockstar's LA Noire. That studio was closed in 2011, and many of the people who ran it went on to create Video Games Deluxe as a way to continue Team Bondi's legacy. Team Bondi went through no small amount of strife towards the end of its life. There were plenty of controversies leading up to its closure. Nevertheless, Video Games Deluxe continued to work pretty successfully with Rockstar over the last 10 years or so, releasing LA Noire, the VR case files in 2017, and contributing to the mobile port versions of Grand Theft Auto: The Trilogy Definitive Edition in 2023. Video Games Deluxe also had a game that it was trying to get off the ground for a very long time called Whore of the Orient, that it wanted to be a kind of spiritual successor to LA Noire. That one doesn't seem to have ever gone anywhere, but was nevertheless seemingly in development for quite some time. It is very interesting to see this particular studio come back into the Rockstar fold after everything it went through with the company following Team Bondi's closure. That relationship deteriorated significantly in the early 2010s after an IGN report alleged poor working conditions within Team Bondi. However, with 12 years of water under the bridge and with plenty of work picked up from Rockstar in that intervening period, it seems all is well within that camp once again. What's also interesting about this particular announcement is it's the first time that Take-Two Interactive has had a serious presence in Australia. Both 2K and Rockstar are owned by Take-Two Interactive, and it is interesting that it's looking to get back in 10 years after pulling out of Australia. The economic conditions for this, however, are very, very similar. The Australian dollar is very weak against the US greenback, which makes us a much cheaper alternative for American studios looking to save a buck on development costs. So I suppose the next question becomes, what exactly will Rockstar Australia be working on? Will it be allowed to create its own games, or will it work on other projects that Rockstar currently has underway? For now, it's safe to assume that it will be a satellite studio running support development on various titles already underway internally, like, for instance, GTA 6. I am sure at this point it's all hands on deck for that game, and Rockstar will need all the help it can get to complete it in time for its projected release date at the end of the year. So for now, it's just kind of exciting to know that Rockstar is back in Australia in an official capacity, and that development is indeed moving forward on various games within what used to be Team Bondi, what became Video Games Deluxe, what is now Rockstar Australia. Anyway, let me know what you think about this one. Are you happy to see Rockstar Games in Australia in an official capacity? Are you interested to find out what they're going to be working on? What do you think they're going to be making? Get in the comments. Let me know.